to Review Spot, Great Debate. Still continuing on, I see a lot of people, including myself, have posted video responses to this. Finally, yes, I'm now doing this in the daytime, so the lighting for my figures is a lot better now. Anyway, I'm mostly doing this second video response to this video, mostly because I want to expand on what I mean by the legs. The 5 articulation points, and this is the video response to the Great Debate. And oops, sorry, this is Salem blood. Anyway, oh, kitty. Why do Transformer fans always tend to have cats for pets? That would be my question to all my Transformer collecting friends out there. Anyway, back to the Great Debate. He asked the figures with 5 points of articulation, meaning basically the head, the arms, and the legs are the 5 main points of articulation on any figure. Some figures come out with a lot less articulation, like you could probably just move the arms and the head, but the legs may be static. I'm mostly collect Transformers. Well, I haven't been collecting recently. It's been about 2 years since I bought a new one. But yeah, I've still I think I'll start collecting again soon. But as I said before, I believe the legs are the most important when it comes to articulation. Knee joints, especially if they're double knee jointed like our Spidey here. The double knee joint is, in my opinion, the best thing to come to any figure of any fandom, you know, because it leads to dramatic posing, and as well as the articulated the ankle and foot. It just leads to a lot of dramatic posing. And so, you know, that's what I believe all figures should have, at least a double knee joint or at least bendable knees. This was something that never occurred in G1 unless the G1 figure's transformation involved bending at the knees at that point. And some did do that. But now we look at the Transformers nowadays, and they all bend at the knees. They all have some kind of knee bend to them. And yeah, I'm a lot farther from the window now here, and so yeah, these are still bathed in kind of some darkness. I'll move them. Anyway, we look at figures today. Even a few of the combined figures have bendable knee joints, and as well as some figures are coming out with separate finger joints for their hands. And there's the kitty again. And that leads to a lot. Although this 2007 Optimus Prime, although has bendable knees, the knees do not bend all that well due to some applications in the back of the knee to try to fit it in with the movie model. I don't think you can see it there. And no, I do not have a 2009 Optimus Prime. That's just out of my price range at this time. But I'm very happy with the original one. This was the one that came out and everyone was happy with, and it was definitely a gotta have and I gotta got. But as I say, articulation, the legs are the most, and to me anyway. The review spot recently reviewed a Catwoman from the Batman series. The series I like to pretend didn't happen because it didn't have the voice actor who I consider to be the ex facto voice of Batman in any animated form. And that figure, the Catwoman figure, did have arm articulation and a waist articulation. Her legs had no articulation at all. Although she was a very nice figure, and yes, her legs were posed. And in a pose, a semi-dynamic pose, being unable to move the legs like that just doesn't make it a half for me. You know, I would not waste money on a figure you cannot articulate the legs. I'm good, you know, if it came with a ton of leg articulation, but the arms had no elbows, just some arm movement, it's just not good enough if you cannot move the legs of your figure. And yes, I do have a few. I am a girl. I collect Barbies, and there's an Aki Ross that I've redressed in a different costume from Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. And yes, her legs are absolutely articulated. But I do have some models that do not have any articulated legs at all, and I think that is a waste. Anyway, and yeah, there's a Devastator. Yeah, when it comes to absolutely no leg articulation, the Devastator in combined mode, yep, no leg articulation. He is G1 though, so I forgive him for that. But at least the Darth Vader here, he has leg articulation, and this wonderful Optimus Prime here with his leg articulation. Oh yes, definitely, and of course, you know, the extreme articulation of an animated figure. It Transformers animated, and there's the kitty once again. The kitty's stalking me now, I believe so. Anyway, so this is my video expanding on what I mean by legs. And yes, double knee joint, a must-have on any figure. This Spider-Man also has the extended back shoulder blade articulation to do even more dynamic arm movements. I love this Spider-Man. Even his head is double articulated. You know, the neck does turn, and the head is on a joint as well. And he's on a motorcycle that does transform into a robot. So. But this is my video on explaining what I mean by legs, and I do believe that a figure is not worth anything unless you can pose the legs any way you wish. If it's not, then it's just a statue, just to stand there, and you can't really do much with that. And so those are my feelings about that. And so here is I'm now going to post this second response to the great debate on the review spot. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you have a good day.